Welcome to the Standpoint. Today we are going to meet the Unstopables. Nothing stops them. I mean, from all indication, from the ordinary eye, from the everyday Ghanaian beliefs, I mean, they shouldn't be where they are, but they are unstoppable. They've been through it all. I mean, no matter the obstacle, no matter the odds, they have fought through to be somewhere else. They are here to motivate us, to encourage us that it doesn't matter where you're coming from. It doesn't matter your situation. Once you rely on God and you are determined to make something out of your life, and of course with the support of parents and loved ones, and sometimes even if you don't have anyone to support you, like David, you encourage yourself in the Lord. You keep pushing, you keep going. So it's going to be an exciting program today. Let me say thank you to GTP for my cloth. My dress was made for me by Ophelia Crossland Designs. As usual, my beads by Sun Beads and all. Today I love my necklace. Wonderful, exciting. And of course, my makeup and hair by Inshilo, the one and only Inshilo. She is at Kolebu, opposite the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. It's not difficult to find at all. Go to her anytime you need anything. And of course, Paba Cosmetics gives us the makeup products. They are at East Legon, Cantonment, Laboni, and then in Kumasi as well. We take a break. When we come back, we meet the Unstoppable. We'll be back.
New Advocacy from GTP, the name we know and trust. Premium quality fabrics with a smoother feel, new designs and richer colors. New Advocacy for the woman who knows her worth. GTP, quality fabrics printed in Ghana. GTP, timeless.
I'm a beneficiary of the Girl in Need Foundation. Some time ago, there was no hope for me to go to school, but through the Girl in Need Foundation, I was able to complete my secondary education.
I quite remember when we completed JHS, things became very, very tough. But with the help of God and the help of this foundation, which is the Girl in Need Child Foundation, now we are who we are today.
And this foundation has really helped me. So I'm pleading with you that you help with any amount you have.
Please give something out. Donate at least 1 cedi for a girl. Will change one's life.
Remember, your 1 cedi can touch a life out there, can make impact in the life of somebody.
GDA Concepts, producers of the Standpoint TV program, is offering the following services. Studio space available for rent for video shoots and conferences with seating capacity of 120 people at an easily accessible location. Standby generator available. Conference chairs also available for hiring. Sale and rental of Sony Z7 cameras. You can also contact us for video coverage for events, event organization, documentaries, TV commercials, etc. Locate us at 55 Olympic Avenue, Kokomlemle, near Joy FM. Call 050-133-9642 or 0544-844-122.
Welcome back to the Standpoint. Well, I told you this year is going to be really exciting. I mean, new programs, very educative, informative, of course, entertaining and healing and everything, you know. And today we are talking to some unstoppables. I told you, they are simply unstoppable. Nothing is stopping them, and they keep moving. Well, let me say thank you to our supporters. Go-Got Yogurt. As a woman, yogurt is good for you, and it's good for the children as well. And I keep telling you that this is homemade yogurt, made in Ghana by Ghanaians. So they know what they are about. And then we say thank you to Awake Purified Water. And any bottle, every single bottle of Awake Purified Water you buy, they contribute 1 Ghana peso to the National Cardiothoracic Fund. which is exciting. You know, you get good quality water to drink and you contribute to a good cause as well. You are saving some young people out there that you have no idea about, but God is blessing you. We are also supported by Royal Drinks, also by Casa Preco Company Limited. Cake Techniques, House of Foods, you know I love you both. You keep supporting us and we are grateful to you. Your cleaning services make sure that our environment is clean. This program is also aired on ABN TV, which is on Sky Channel 195 across Western Europe, part of Canada and Asia, and also on Virgin TV Channel 842 in the United Kingdom. Our website, www.thestandpoint.com.gh, is powered by Dream Oval. And in the studio today, I have some amazing groups. First group from Peculiar Women of Substance. Welcome to the studio. And the student, my ever faithful student from GIJ. Thank you for coming. For the first time, we have representatives from Malam Atta Markets. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for coming. On my set, to my extreme left, I have the one and only, my sister from another. Now she's my daughter because she's also Afrakuma. You know, Farida Afrakuma Pedwe. She is. She is Chief Technology Officer, CTO of Logicel Limited. Welcome to the Standpoint. Farida, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Since you came to the Standpoint early days.
I know. Like, I think that about 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been too long. Yeah.
Hope you like our studio. Hope you like our studio.
It's definitely a big improvement on the last one. You have made it a bit disability friendly.
Thank you.
Although I have some recommendations which I will share after the show.
We could do some more.
Yes,
right.
definitely.
Okay. All right. We'll keep improving. Thank you very much. And next to Farida, I have Ni Anyete Akojeram. Akojeram. Yakojeram, okay. He's an IT specialist, founder, Cerebral Palsy Awareness GH, and social worker, and also a volunteer. Young man, you are busy. As for Farida, I know her, and you know she's been in the public eye for some time now, so we seem to know a bit more about her. But tell me about you, Ni.
Well, my name is Ni Anyete Akojam, Cerebral Palsy and founder of the Cerebral Palsy Awareness, GH. Okay. What made me to do the Cerebral Palsy, what made me form the foundation is that me being a Cerebral Palsy have seen people with cerebral palsy dying and people normally kill them. So me being an advocate for them made me to set up that small foundation. Yeah.
How has life been for you growing up?
Well, it's been ups and downs, but you don't need to allow something to stop you in your life. You don't need to allow something to ruin your life for you. Yeah. So.
At what age did you understand that this is a condition you have?
Well, I started doing my research when I was at work. When I was working with Cancer Security Limited, Anima. I started doing my research and I got to a certain similar thing. So I thought it was mine. And so I went to my mom, that was at the age of 23 or so. I searched from Google actually, and I went on, I ended up going through emotional trauma. So I went to my mom and I said, Mom, right now I know what is bothering me. It's called emotional trauma. And she was like, no, it's not emotional trauma. But what do you need it for? Who is bothering you? I said, nobody's bothering me because I need to know what is bothering me because people keep on asking me, what is bothering you, what is bothering you? So she ended up telling me that it's cerebral palsy. Yeah.
That's how you got to know.
Yeah.
But growing up, you know,
Growing up,
you went to normal school,
I knew
everything.
I had a problem. I knew I had a problem, but I didn't know that it was cerebral palsy. Growing up, I went to a normal school actually because my parents, actually, my other research I did on cerebral palsy is that it doesn't affect the brain. Cerebral palsy doesn't affect the brain. That connects to your mental standard. It affects the body movement. That's all. So my friends were like send them to a normal school. Even in the normal school, they told my friends to send me to a special school, but they didn't allow. The doctor told them that no. So they took me to a normal school. I went to Super Day, I went to Mother Care. Mother Care, then down NCIS, Mother Care International School. Then I straight on to Air Force Basic School in Birmingham.
Okay.
Then I went to Armed Forces, and I went to IPMC, Ghana.
Okay, wow. Farida, where are we now? You keep adding. Every time I see you, you're doing something new.
Right now, I'm still working for my company. My company is a software company that develops banking solutions for the microfinance industry. And
It develops software for microfinance.
Industry, yeah. Banking solutions for the microfinance
Madam.
industry. Yeah, and this year, I decided to do something different. I met Ariam Teria. Ariam Teria is the CEO of Lottie Art. Lottie Art is a local digital comic book company. And although I've known him over the years, we haven't had time to sit down and have a conversation. Incidentally, we both went to Kigali in August for a conference.
Okay.
And I sat in one of his sessions. We were both speakers at the conference. And he was talking about the process of developing a comic book. And I looked at it and I said, why can't I write a comic book with a superhero with a disability, with cerebral palsy, mine in particular, because growing up, I liked Superman, I liked Spider-Man, I liked others.
Right.
I never saw anybody who looked like me. And representation matters.
Okay. Yes, of course.
No matter.
Representation matters. Absolutely.
In all aspects of our life, whether it's in the media, whether it is in fashion, whether it is in the banking industry or whatever industry you find yourself in, representation matters. Because when you see somebody who looks like you, it makes you aspire to want to do more.
Yeah.
Because you see, that person can do, so why can't I do
it? Right.
And there are millions of children with cerebral palsy who do not have anybody who looks like them in the comics that they read.
Yeah.
And I believe that instead of waiting for somebody to do something you want, do it yourself.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, we sit down and wait, and then we complain about things not being done. Why can't we do it ourselves?
Right.
So I started writing, so I had a conversation with him. And for me, what really encouraged me was that he was really willing to partner with me and do this thing, which is such a pride, because when it comes to disability in Ghana, people don't want their brand to be tainted, quote unquote, with disability. we haven't reached the stage where we don't see disability as being a curse. And it's sad that in 2018, people are still killing their children with cerebral palsy because they don't want to be seen as having a child with a disability. And if you're a parent who's doing that, I'll say shame on you. Because that child could grow up to be me, could grow up to be me and your child.
Yeah.
If that child is given the opportunity and the chance in life. So what happened was we launched the idea, the concept of the comic on the 6th of October. And I mean, we got BBC to cover it. And we finally launched the first installation of the comic in the theater of October. And I mean, the kind of feedback I've had from all over the world has been so amazing.
Wow.
It's like this is what people... It's like this is what people have been waiting for. But nobody has had the presence of mind to do it. I've gotten tweets from as far as Australia, New Zealand, all over the world, people telling me about how they can't wait to read the comic and all that stuff. And I'm just amazed at the reception.
Wow.
I never dreamed that it would go this far. I never dreamed that it would go this far. I was just doing it so that I mean, a child in a village in Abokobi will feel represented. I wasn't thinking about the outside world.
Yeah.
But it has become much bigger than I even anticipated.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful to God for that.
That's awesome, you know. And I hope and pray that you get more people coming on board to support, because this is going to be the first in the world. Yes. And it's coming from a young lady in Ghana. In Ghana, you know.
And not only is it talking about the party empowerment, it's talking about female empowerment.
Yes.
It's talking about black women empowerment.
Yeah.
So I have all these various groups coming to me and telling me that they are happy about what I'm doing because they all feel represented.
Tell them it's good to be happy, but they should bring the money for us to hurry up and, you know, get it out. Let me take a break and come back, you know, because I was tempted to ask Farida why a heroine, but I know her answer. She'll tell me, why not a heroine? So we'll be back.
I'm a beneficiary of the Girl in Need Foundation. Some time ago, there was no hope for me to go to school, but through the Girl in Need Foundation, I was able to complete my secondary education.
I quite remember when we completed JHS, things became very, very tough. But with the help of God and the help of this foundation, which is the Girl in Need Child Foundation, now we are who we are today.
And this foundation has really helped me.
So I'm pleading with you that you help with any amount you have.
Please give something out. Donate at least 1 cedi for a girl. Will change one's life.
Remember, your 1 cedi can touch a life out there, can make impact in the life of somebody.
Water gives life. Water is life. Enjoy the pure, refreshing taste of Awake purified drinking water, which comes in a uniquely designed bottle with a lemon green tap. Water is your perfect way to stay hydrated. And remember, for every bottle you buy, an amount will be donated to the National Cardiothoracic Center, Ghana. Awake purified drinking water, one for life. For bulk purchase, contact 0262 351 251.
Welcome back. The Standpoint is supported by GTP, still timeless. They give me my cloth, and my dress was made for me by Ophelia Crossland Design. My beads from Sun Beads and all, they do all. You know, today they went to town for me, and I love my beads. Thank you to Paba Cosmetics for their makeup products. My hair and makeup is by Inshilo, and the makeup for my panelists is by Makeup and More. Thank you to Ophelia Crossland Design for sewing the dress for me. But we also have members from Ghana Christian University in the audience. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to see you. Now, Nianyete, why IT? Is it by coincidence that you both are into IT?
IT, when I was growing up, I liked gadgets a lot. Actually, when I was small, he gave me a toy. Within 5 minutes, it spoiled. Like, I dismantled it a lot.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Then I tried to fix it, and if it doesn't work, then I leave it alone. But when it works, I'm safe. No daddy, mommy shouting and all that. They used to nag a lot, but it's okay. It's okay. So I tried to go into IT and I actually use gadgets a lot. I still help daddy in WhatsApp and all that. So yeah.
You mean you had to set up WhatsApp for daddy?
Yeah, and all that. So that kind of thing.
Okay, so now do you work for somebody or you work for yourself?
I work for myself.
You are the boss. Your own boss.
Yeah, and I do volunteering work too. I'm actually now, after yearly, I volunteer to work with them. Yeah,
I heard you really went to blow some minds in. What was it? Was it in US?
No.
Or where did you go?
It was in Nigeria.
It was in Nigeria at Yali.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Yali project. Tell me about that.
Well.
And you were featured everywhere.
Yeah. Well, actually, my friend from church that introduced me to Yali last year, and he told me to try it. So when I tried it, it worked. And he said, you know what, just go and have fun. But looking at the situation that we are in, how could you have fun? Because we're working from, we're actually working from 8 to like 2 a.m.
Oh, wow.
8
8 a.m.
the following day. Because they actually leave us to do our own thing. But like, you can't just leave your work in groups. So we sometimes work 2 a.m., 3 a.m., then we disperse and go and sleep. Because you need to do group work. So I was like, Charlie, me and my Ghanaian guys, I was like, Charlie guys, let's just create fun for ourselves. So in the trips, we're dancing in the buses and all that. I mean, we are Ghanaians, like that kind of thing. Then when we're going to, so on Saturday when we're going to our fun trips at the beach, we're seeing Jama and all that. So the Monday, everybody was rushing to come into our bus, like, let's go and join Ni, wherever Ni is going, let's go and join it. Like, the bus was actually small, so they divided that into buses. So, yeah. Then on the simulation day, we had to do something for our country, but then they said we are all Africans, so they divided us into our countries. Like, when you come late, you go there, they'll number you 1, 2. I ended up in Sierra Leone, the country of Sierra Leone. But then, later, we needed some boosting in the, so Professor Brenya, Pascal Brenya.
Yes.
He said that he brought the idea that why don't we have think tanks to demonstrate. So like a conference that we're going to plead for money from the European Union. So we had the European Union side, we had our countries, and we had our side. Then, so what he did was, he said, if you are not doing anything in your country, you should come out. I was just there and some guy came to call me. He thought that there was nothing I could do, so he just called me. And like when we got he said, okay, this is what you are going to do. Then I said, thank God. Even my character, I'm ready to make everybody laugh. That time I put away my shyness already because you need someone like cerebral palsy, it takes time for you to this one. But then everybody knew what I can do, so I put away my shyness and just displayed over there my think tanks. This one, let me see, joking around. And it's amazing. When we were about to leave, people were crying. Like, they were crying, like, Ni is leaving. Like, yeah, I was like, both guys and ladies were crying.
Ni, did you get a girlfriend?
No.
Ni, tell me the truth.
I had one Gambian girl close to me, but, she's married, so I had to back off.
You had to back off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But you really had fun, and I mean, you made an impact. That's about it.
It was fun.
I'm sure.
When I came back, one of the directors told me to come and share my story. That's how I met Pearl.
Pearl, yeah.
Yeah.
When I told Pearl you were coming, she was so excited. Oh, she told me your nickname. I've forgotten.
Popo. That's my social media
That name. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. But Neil, would you say that as a people, we as Ghanaians, we have come to accept that cerebral palsy is not a contagious disease, and that it's not it is a disability, but it's not something that prevents you. Yeah, it's not a curse, but something that prevents you from being productive. Have we come to accept that? Do you still? Farida is shaking her head.
Well, on a scale of a percentage, I'll put it half percentage, because unless people get to know you and come close to you, even getting close to you is a problem. Getting close to you is actually a problem. But for me, I wouldn't care if you don't get close to me. It's amazing how people come to me. Because in a group like this, I actually get my friends to joke around and stuff like that. Yeah. People from afar will be like, wow, this guy is amazing. I've been hearing it before they come close to me. Wow, this guy is amazing. Let's get close to him. Yeah, that kind of thing. So I think unless they get to know you before they come close to you,
so you haven't suffered
amazing things to do.
You haven't suffered discrimination in any form so far?
I suffered so many discrimination. Even when I was in school, like, they used to call me snakes, worms, and stuff like that. But when I grew up, I realized that whilst calling me snake, would you be able to be in the same class with animals, like that kind of thing? Then I just think it all. Oh, I don't mind them. It's because we're children, so they don't understand. So, yeah. So, and some of the amazing stuff I do too, I see it to be very challenging for normal people to. I climb mountains. I go to sailing, I go for hiking, I go for camping.
Lord have mercy. You do what? You climb mountains, you go for hiking.
Sailing, and just recently, last year, went for kayaking on the largest man-made lake.
Didn't I say the Unstaoppables?
So, as soon as I put my pictures on Facebook, they'll be like, wow, that kind of thing. So,
and did you say that you do things that normal people, which are the normal people? Me, I haven't climbed even a hill before. Farida, would we ever get there?
It depends. I think, like I was saying earlier on, Right now, it's not just Farida advocating. Right now, I have me, I have other people advocating. So, so hopefully the message will spread wider. It's better than it was 20 years ago, 30 years ago. It's still not where we want it to be.
But you, Farida, do you get discriminated?
Of course. I mean, yeah. I can't tell you the number of people who come up to my driver and tell him that they have a pastor who can pray for me and him.
Up to today?
Yeah, yes. And they never talk to me directly. They always talk to the driver because obviously they perceive that just because I walk funny, I'm not mentally coherent.
Does your driver tell them what you're doing? The number of people you employ and pay?
He does. And so many of the time he tells them to talk to me directly. But they are reluctant to. So in the end, they just come. They either end up telling him about the place that they are going to hear me. But the thing is this, I would say that, so what if we are born differently? If we are all normal or whatever, life would be very boring.
Very, very boring.
Because it's the diversity in society that makes society rich and interesting and exciting. Because, and another thing that I always say is that we all have hidden disabilities. I know mine. You don't know yours.
Me, I know.
So I'm better. Oh, you know yours.
I know my disability, trust me.
Okay. So we are better off than people who don't know them.
Yeah.
Because when you know what your limitation and your disability is, then you know how to manage it.
Yeah.
So people shouldn't just go around feeling that they are better than everybody else just because they have the ability to walk.
Yeah.
There are lots of things that I can do that you can't do. So all we are asking for is to number one, make the environment inclusive. Make schools inclusive. So that people like me, who have physical challenges, can easily go to school.
Yeah.
It's not too much to ask. I mean, how much is a bag of cement and some blocks to build a small ramp?
Yeah.
So that the children in the wheelchair can go to school. And until it becomes a priority for whichever government is in power, we'll continue to have these problems.
You can clap if you want to. Would you say that is the kind of environment we have that makes parents, for example, kill their children who are born with disability, hide them, or sometimes even maltreat them? And as for the number of men who have run away from their wives because their child has a disability, that's another story altogether.
Yes, the environment contributes to it, but I don't want to let them go scot-free.
Right.
Just because the environment contributes to it, it doesn't mean you have to do what pertains in the environment. If I lived like that, I wouldn't be doing anything. Because in my environment, I'm just supposed to be at home in a chair, not achieving anything in life. He's also supposed to be doing the same thing.
Right.
So yes, the environment, there's no support system. If you have a child, if your child is born with cerebral palsy today, you don't know where to start from. The doctors will tell you. The doctors will not even refer you to a psychiatrist because you need counseling.
Yeah.
You need somebody who will counsel you, and you need somebody who will also give you the options and tell you what the possibilities are and what the child cannot do and all that stuff.
Because he said he went through emotional trauma.
It can be emotionally traumatic. I was lucky because from a very early age, I knew what I had. I could recite what I had at the age of 3. Although I didn't understand it, I could recite that, okay, I had cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is a damage to the motor development of a child. At the end of 2 weeks, because I have heard it over
Right,
and over again at the hospital, and my mom has sat me down and told me what is wrong with me.
Let me take another break. When we come back, I'll come to you, Uni, to find out. We'll be back.
New Adepa Dumas from GTP, the name we know and trust. Premium quality fabrics with a smoother feel, new designs and richer colors. New Adepa Dumas for the woman who knows her worth. GTP, quality fabrics printed in Ghana. GTP, timeless.
I'm a beneficiary of the Girl in Need Foundation. Some time ago, there was no hope for me to go to school, but through the Girl in Need Foundation, I was able to complete my secondary education.
I quite remember when we completed JHS, things became very, very tough. But with the help of God and the help of this foundation, which is the Girl in Need Child Foundation, now we are who we are today.
And this foundation has really helped me.
So I'm pleading with you that you help with any amount you have.
Please give something out. Donate at least 1 cedi for a girl. Will change one's life.
Remember, your 1 cedi can touch a life out there, can make impact in the life of somebody.
Welcome back to the Standpoint. We are supported by Gogot Yogurt House of Foods, Awake Purified Mineral Water, and of course, Royal Drinks. Yep, cleaning services make sure that our environment is clean, and Cake Technique. And as always, please, I tell you to patronize these vendors, these service providers, so that they can keep supporting us, okay? And they'll give you the best quality of service that you deserve. Not that you need, you deserve. Well, this program is also aired on ABN TV on Sky Channel 195 across Western Europe, parts of Canada and Asia, and on Virgin TV Channel 842 in the United Kingdom. Our website, www.thestandpoint.com.gh, is powered by Dream Oval. Follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, like our page on Facebook, and of course, never miss the episodes on YouTube, our YouTube channel, which is The Standpoint. Ni, did you ever go through the period of why me?
Yeah, I asked myself, why me a lot? Because it got to a time that I was so devastated, I was so depressed that I had to actually take my jackknife to actually commit suicide, actually. Yeah.
You tried to commit suicide?
Yeah, but then I had that noon. No, it was at midnight. I don't sleep early, so it was at midnight. Then it was like something went into me, and like I was browsing Facebook too, and I got an interesting friend request. Then I was like, okay, let me check this friend request. And we started chatting, so that took my mind away from the knife and everything. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So that took your mind off the suicide.
Yeah.
Do you know who this person is? This person still your friend?
Yeah, it's still my friend.
Does he or she know that chatting with him or her helped you get out of it?
I said to her, like, she doesn't know it was her. I said that someone something, but she doesn't know it was her.
She doesn't know that she was the one who.
No.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah. I mean, Seventh-day Adventist Christian.
Yeah, so you believe that God has a way of looking out for us.
Yeah.
It's also a heavenly intervention.
Yeah.
Wow. Did you tell your parents?
No, I haven't told them.
So this is the first time they are hearing on TV?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
They'll actually kill me if they hear it.
No, they will kill it. They will actually understand,
Yeah,
you know, what you're going to,
yeah.
because it's definitely not easy. Even as an adult, you know, it's
Yeah.
not easy having to deal with this every time and, you know, wondering. And you are a human being, right, Farida? You are a human being. We all have our low and high moments, you know. So what is next for you in your social work, volunteering, and advocacy with cerebral palsy? What do you hope to achieve?
Actually, our achievement is that we want to actually try to stop the stigmatization, the discrimination.
What about you, Farida? In conclusion, what would you say you want the world to know about cerebral palsy? You want in the next, you know, it's been a battle. You started this today. It's been a battle. It's been over 10 years now. We still have, of course, we have some education, we have some knowledge. People like me have gotten educated through you, but we still have a long way to go. What is the next move for you? What are you going to do differently? Apart from, of course, what's the name? Kamza, right? Kamza. But anyway, before then, why Kamza? Why the name Kamza?
Why not? Why not Kamza?
No, the name. Why did you choose the name Kamza?
I know,
what does the name Kamza mean anyway?
It's a figment of my imagination.
Oh, okay.
But actually what comes out to change the thinking of the next generation of people. Because I reckon that if children grow up seeing superheroes who have crutches, who have mobility devices and all those things, when a child in a wheelchair or working with crutches comes to the classroom, they want to be friends with the child because suddenly these crutches, because the way I wrote it, the superhero gets her powers through her crutches.
Ah.
So without the crutches, she just like anybody else. So I wanted to change the perception about assistive devices, so that children and even adults who have to use these assistive devices will use it with pride, and it will no longer be something that is stigmatized again. Yeah.
Okay. How many people do you have working under you?
20.
Chai. 20 people working under you?
Yeah. With my co-founder.
With your co-founder. How many people do you?
I work on my own.
You are working, okay.
I'm not good
so, okay.
to work alone.
But you work?
Actually, with the cerebral palsy, I got my PR, I got my dad, I got my sister, I got so many people working with me. I wouldn't say working under me.
Okay, with you.
We work with people. We don't let them work under us. And yeah, I believe in everybody's equal.
Okay. So you are getting there. Very soon you set up your own company too.
Yeah, I started with some graphic design company, but it's an upcoming business. So Popo Media.
Okay. Popo Media. Okay, I hear you. But Farida, when you sit back and sometimes reflect, do you get amazed at how far you have come?
I am. I mean, I feel so blessed because I never dreamt that I would be in this position. And I'm a naturally shy person, if anybody can believe that. But because of where I find myself, I've had to put away the shy persona and be a bit more outgoing. I always say that it takes a lot of work to be who I am. It takes a lot of work to do what I do. Because sometimes you wake up, you have all these aches and pains, but you say, I have to get up and go. And although cerebral palsy is not a progressive disease, condition, when you reach a certain age, things become a bit more difficult.
More difficult.
Because I mean, I'm going to be 40 next year.
You are going to be what?
40 next year.
I can't believe it. There must be a party, this one.
And when you reach 40, even without a purpose as a woman,
tell me about it.
Eggs
and pages.
down here. And one thing about cerebral palsy is that because of the amount of energy we expend to do basic things, the wear and tear of our joints are 4 times the rate of you guys. So we are prone to get osteoarthritis and other aches and pains at a younger age than people without cerebral palsy would get. And those are things that we have to get used to. Unfortunately, all the research about cerebral palsy is about children. So there's not that much information either on what to expect when you reach 40, what to expect when you reach 50 and all those things.
Right.
But luckily for me, I got in touch with this Nigerian woman who has cerebral palsy. She's 51. She has had 4 children. I was like, wow. How did you manage childbirth and all those things?
Remember we had that conversation 7 years ago.
Yeah, because it would be useful to know whether when I want to have a child, whether I should do natural labor or whether I should do a C-section.
Yeah.
Can I push all those things? But because people with disabilities are not considered to be interested in that aspect of life, there's no research about it.
That.
But I would also like that to get married and have a child. And I think I deserve to know what to expect.
The choices you have. Yeah, but so is there a brother?
Not yet, but if you have anybody you can introduce
but we had there was one some time ago. The last time we met.
That was yeah. We talk.
We talk. I'm small. Proper one will come. So, well, finally, what advice do you have for a young person watching you who is going through trauma, who's confused, doesn't know whether he or she can dare to dream to be what he or she wants to be? What advice do you have for such a person?
I tell them never to give up. Never to give up in their life. Never ever give up. That's it. Never give up.
Never give up. Farida, I refer to the two of you as the Unstopables. What will make a young person watching you today unstoppable? What would he take?
Believe in yourself, believe in your God, and believe that anything is possible.
And somebody say amen to that. Amen. Thank you so much for coming to share with us. So we take a break. When we come back, I'll give you a bit of me.
My falling in love at first sight. No, it wasn't anything like that. We met at the conference. He said, I went my way, he went his way, and I forgot him completely. Right. You know? And then when he actually left UK to return home, he began to write letters. And so the little flame, you know, the little spark became a flame gradually.
The day that the doctor announced to me that one of the leg has to be amputated, I wept like a baby. And once I said, till death do us part, hey, whatever it is, however, I'll be with her.
If I tell you the number of sacrifices that this lady here has made for me, she put on a whole law career to follow me around, like some that I can't even tell you about, to follow me around. And I think that is only respectful that I give her that much respect.
Okay, let me put quite my son on the spot. April what?
April.
She's happy. April what? The men never keep the date. I'm telling telling
He
you,
has to
the
help
men
me out.
never keep the dates. Everyone.
Can you help me out?
Oh,
baby?
no. Me, I can't remember.
Please.
You know, about 4 years ago, I had a young lady who was blind on the standpoint, and she made a comment that will be with me for the rest of my life. She said, disability is an open-ended club. Anybody can join at any given time. Anybody can join at any given time. So sometimes when you see people with disability and you want to discriminate against them or you want to stigmatize them, think twice. Think twice, because we all know people who we thought were normal, and through to some incident, they also become disabled, one way or the other. So let's be careful. But let me talk to you, the person watching me, who thinks you have a disability or a challenge or a condition, and therefore you cannot achieve your dream. You see, people will buy you for how much you sell yourself. It is how you portray yourself. There are people who, no matter what, will try to disrespect you, will try to look down upon you, will try to hate on you, will try to stigmatize you. But self-pity, never ever engage in that. Never ever look down upon yourself, because you know what? We are all unique in our own way, and it is okay to be different. It is absolutely okay to be different, to be the quote-unquote the odd one out, because we stand out. And we are unique and beautiful in our original form. The way God created us. If He's the all-knowing God, He knows why He created you the way you are. He knows why you're going through what you're going through. So don't look down upon yourself. Let people do whatever they'll do. But always hold your head high. Straighten up your shoulders and get on the move. Yes, sometimes they say you do what the Romans do. But sometimes let the Romans do what you do. Obi ani ni movement. Obi krani nyami no obi ni hobby. So please do not look down upon yourself. The greatest love of it all, they say, is how to love yourself. Forgive yourself. Love yourself. Don't be bitter. Don't be angry about the ignorant ones who treat you the way they treat you, because they are afraid, because they don't understand. Life is what you make it. Be on the move. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, and be on the move. Be an unstoppable woman. Be an unstoppable man. Be an unstoppable young person. And keep going. The finish line is beautiful. Your story will be told one day. Your story will be told one day. So don't give up on yourself. Thanks for watching. As you know, I'm a woman with super crazy faith in God, but I know that God has given us wisdom. Let's apply it. Okay? Let's apply it and keep moving. Thanks for watching. See you same time next week. Bye for now.
My little advice from what I've really learned from them is that you really need to focus. You don't need to give up on any aspect of what you're doing. You have to keep it in mind that whatever you are doing, you can really get there when you are determined, and then you have faith in God as well.
Disability is not inability. If you are disabled, that doesn't mean you can't do anything. If you are disabled and you push hard, trust me, you're going to achieve much.
My advice to people outside there is not to stigmatize people with disability. Take them as their family, love them and everything. Because it's God, they are also God's creation.
So why reject them? Why kill them? Aren't they humans? They are. Parents, siblings, people. Don't ignore people of cerebral palsy, because they also constitute to a good world.